911 services. From 28 million, it became 1 billion, which we all welcome. No? I think it's really about time to have a unified number. Ngayon kasi iba-ibang LGU, iba-ibang number.
Sir, we had 37 LGUs with each of them having their own numbers. And we had another 200 numbers for police, for firemen to respond to. So now it's just a unified system.
This will be nationwide in terms
Yes, sir.
of coverage?
We put on phase 1 a month and a half ago. I think we will proceed with Cebu, Ilocos, BARMM, Davao, Negros Island Region, and the region Pampanga and the region 8. The 911 center, as envisioned, will have a call center which is dialect-friendly. So in case of an emergency, if you are in Pampanga, they will answer in Kapampangan. If you are in Iloilo, they'll answer in Ilonggo, in Cebu, Bisaya. Same with the Davao region, because we feel that in times of emergency, they can best explain themselves in their thinking voice rather than forcing themselves to speak Tagalog or forcing themselves to speak English. Hence, the need for regional centers for the 911.
So, Secretary, right now, 911 is in Metro Manila.
Yes, sir.
That's covering Metro.
Yes.
And how is the performance of the 911? How is the response rate? How many calls are we getting? I read in the news one time that the ALG was getting, or 911 was getting a lot of prank calls.
Yes, sir. As of now, because we're not in full service yet, but we cover the whole country with our response center in Sampaloc. We have 60,000 calls a day. For the first few weeks, for the first few days, out of the 60,000, 1/3 were prank calls. Those prank calls are automatically flagged and put at the bottom. So if they call again for an emergency, they will not be responded to. Eventually, in the next 6 months, it will be in the entire country, and we hope for a better response rate. But the response rate has been very good. Our biggest problem is the lack of ambulances in the local government units, and we have a program for that already with the remaining monies we have left in the department. But we are encouraging the local governments on a one-on-one basis, buy one, take one. If you buy one unit, we will give you one unit. So it will double the capacity of the local governments to respond.
May penalty ba dun sa mga prank calls?
We are working on that. Our problem is that the national SIM card identification is not perfect. As you can see, Senator, in our previous budget hearing, when we talked about the POGOs, you would have one person with 400 SIM cards registered to his name and without a sufficient ID. So the holistic approach would be to have an effective national ID merged with our SIM card registration system. Then we can have a better means to identify who is calling.
I think the intention, Secretary, of the SIM card registration is precisely to curb fraudulent activities, including prank calls.
Yes, sir.
And dati kasi walang registration. Ngayon may registration, pero parang nakahanap ng lusot na naman yung
Yes,
mga hindi
the problem, sir, is that our national ID system does not have a biometric feature in it. So you can present any ID you can when you're buying a SIM card. You can present a barangay ID, you can present a driver's license, you can present PhilHealth, you can present any ID which seems to have a level of normalcy. But actually, a lot of them are fake, so a lot of people are able to procure SIM cards at on a spurious level. So to make this work, we need to strengthen our national ID system and make it for real this time.